This was the reality. Ellis Island was gateway and getaway. Millions of American lives began here, or began again here. More than 100 million citizens of the United States can trace their ancestry to an immigrant who landed at Ellis Island.
What brave pioneers they were, what it must have been like for them. I don't think if you've got Ellis Island ancestry, you can go out there and not hear the voices of these people as they arrive to find a new life for themselves.
Many museums display history. The Ellis Island Immigration Museum is history. They came by the millions from 10,000 cities and towns, and villages and ghettos, people looking for a better life. And they helped make America a better country. Since the year 1600, 60 million people have come to the United States. Fully 1/5 of that number, 12 million, came in a little more than 30 years between 1892 and 1924, and they came through the Ellis Island Immigration Station.
Ellis Island is pretty symbolic of the populating of America. It wasn't the only place that people came to, but it was clearly the largest place, the site of the largest human migration in the history of the world.
In 1922, the Hartunian family, mother, father, 3 daughters, and 2 sons, were Armenian Christians living in Turkey. They, like the Mayflower Pilgrims, came to America to escape religious persecution. More than half of all living Americans can trace family roots back to Ellis Island.
It's important for, first of all, for my children to know that, and my grandchildren to grow and know what we came through.
The American Family Immigration History Center at the Ellis Island Immigration Museum is where that knowledge lies.
People come to the Record Center because they want to know about the people who came before them, perhaps to understand themselves. We want to connect with something. We want to connect with something that's important to us. And the most important thing to most of us is our families. The 22 million people who came through the Port of New York between 1892 and 1924 are listed there.
Their names, and a lot more information as well, filled the ship's manifests, lists of passengers, which are the underlying proofs and evidence of the millions who came.
I think it's wonderful that people can come here and find their heritage and find people that they knew or know and love, and the history.
They're public records, and you simply need to come with that person's name and go in and do your exploration. It took us 5 years to create the database and cost about $22.5 million.